Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's FFA time, and that means I have Mesk here. What's up, dude?
It's very late in the day, aka early in the morning for me, but I can't possibly miss the opportunity for something silly.
That's right. And it's already silly that we're on Paradise for this free-for-all because that's a 4-spawn 2-player map, like it's a 1v1 map. So they decided to do an FFA on a map that is not designed for an FFA, which means it should be hilarious. Let's see what ends up happening. As far as I understand, our opponents, our contestants are all Terran. It's going to be 3 Crow, SmrtyCakes, and Zopeys. So in the top left, we have that man himself, Zopeys, as... Is this just straight up? I feel like this is no way this is actually just straight up purple, but I'm going to guess purple. Oh my god, it was purple. Terran in the top left. It is purple. That looks a little bit different because DF's modified a bunch of the base colors and stuff, so it just throws me off. Down in the top right, we've got 3 Crow. I'm going to guess that's maroon. All right. 2 out of 3 so far. And in the bottom left, we got Mr. Cakes, who is... this is not regular yellow. Is this brass? Holy shit, I got all 3 of them. All right, let's go, boys. That's 3.
That's 3.
3 T's. And, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure why everybody's Terran. But Zopeys, he's a newcomer. I don't think you've seen him play too much outside of my Quasilisking him. But he does like his bio. So.
Man, everyone is keeps buying Quasilisks.
Yeah, why not?
Did you ever Quasilisk Cupsaya? I feel like that if you subjected him to that, he would, like,
he probably
become
wouldn't
a monk
have
or something.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have played.
He would never play a video game ever again.
He would have rage quit the computer industry. Yeah, I don't know.
Abstinence.
I don't think I did. I think the only stuff I did to him was, like, I built a lot of static defense, and he was like, what the fuck?
2 players are making stockades?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That never happens in Terran games anymore.
Yeah, 3 Crow's the only one building Cyclops. Everybody else is... There's some commentary about Cyclops. Zopeys requested it to be removed from the game, for example, so... He's, and SmrtyCakes thinks that it's like a sinful thing to make. So 3 Crow over here, on the other hand, is just like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to do that. So that's what he's doing, man.
I'm not really too convinced Cyclops are that big of an issue, but they might be like slightly too cheap, but it's like a 5-10 mineral difference would probably fix that because they're so frail.
Yeah, my thinking is that one of their key advantages in areas where they're not really supposed to have the advantage is that they can usually kite backwards really fast.
Yeah, they are very fast.
Yeah, so just reducing their move speed is probably the move that I'm going to be making. And that will stop them from being able to kite backwards and really play around their field super easily. And, you know, also, like, I think something that's a little harder to parse, but when you have a large number of units, and a lot of people have been spamming, like, pure Cyclops, what will end up happening is if the unit is slower, it balls up less eloquently, shall we say, less gracefully. And so it ends up being more of an issue when you're trying to move around the map with them and take, like, congested fights and stuff. When they move slower, they tend to just be a bit clunkier as group movement goes. So I think that will also contribute to the unit being a little bit better.
I like Zopeys' build. He's a he's a true believer here.
Yeah, going for the Eidolon.
Meanwhile, Mr. Cakes is just gone the Benno route.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. He's got Star. I guess he's going to open with a Cyprian drop and just hope that nobody attacks him.
What a bunch of goofballs. Yeah, I think like when I was watching, I casted 2 games between Arbaz and Hit 'em Up, and poor Arbaz is just getting annihilated in every single one of these games. But I kind of noted that because it was like mass Cyclops in one of the games, and it was like. The worst part it felt like for Arbaz to deal with that was the fact that they move faster than most of the Protoss Gateway units.
Yep.
So when you're running away from them, you never really get a chance to kind of like re-engage on them because they're usually tickling you a little bit on the way out, and sometimes they can pick off a kill or 2 that feels like they shouldn't be able to get. But then again, this is a lot of like Ecclesiast Hierophant builds. They're just not high damage. And I've seen so many times where someone just splits up their units and just fucking annihilate Cyclops in like the first half of the game, and then people like will refuse to get architects or anything like that when Hit 'em Up just is like 15-20 minutes into the game and not even building tier 2 still. So meanwhile,
the drop is incoming, boys.
The drop is coming, and 3 Crow's coming over for the double team, but there is some feet waiting for him with Eidolons in.
Yeah, that's not going to have too much of an effect. But the Cyprians, on the other hand, oh no! The worker count is falling precipitously. Zopeys, he was too busy reacting to that vulture. Now, he went from 25 workers or so to having 13 on that area. So that's a very, very steep fall. And you know what? These Cyprians are muscling down that quarry as well. They don't care. Now the Eidolons are out to start hitting them. Good split on the Mavericks, I guess. You know, needs every little bit. Battle workers could have maybe helped out. Oh no, he's still alive. Okay, never mind. He's been put down.
Yeah, the Eidolon finishes them off, but they end up getting so much mileage. They killed all the Mavericks, a bunch of more workers. And there is some fuck tiles right north of that treasury. Dude,
I point that out every time, and Biddy B still has not fixed it. So, you know.
My first time I looked at it, I was like, something is fucked.
Yeah, look at the 3-Crow ramp as well. There's a tile for that. But
oh, yeah. Now, speaking of 3-Crow, he's got 2 Trojans coming. And there are Trojans landing in Zopeys' base again. This game is already stupid. Oh,
you gotta watch out. Wait, why did he leave the anchor? Get back in! Defend yourselves! Never mind, it's fine.
Did he shoot his own quarry? Did I see that right? Well, no,
maybe.
if it is missing some health, because it almost looked like he shot the quarry.
Yeah,
but
it could have been that the
escaped. If he had just stayed in the anchor,
I think it would have just done it. Yeah, it would have just been over. So.
No, he didn't shoot the quarry. Might have shot.
So here's the thing, right? I think what happens here now is that 3-Crow's like, oh, I scouted my opponent and he's got an anchor with Eidolons. I don't want to fight that, so I'm going to fight somebody else. Meanwhile, he has no idea that Smarty has just run this man over with drops and annihilated his worker line at the same time.
More coming.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, is this one going the same way? Yeah, it is. Okay, he's going to go back to the top left. Now, there is a watchdog guarding that position as well as a single Hurakan. Ahmed will stand tall.
Oh, no, Ahmed's leaving now. He's going home.
No,
he's bye.
I don't know where they're going. He's on it. He's on it. He's got a trio of men. Dude, this is literally the Sigma Squadron characters, because one of them was a ghost, one of them was a firebat, one of them was a marine, and now this is the Cosmo version of that. So they only end up picking off what? Did they pick off any workers? I think all of them ended up getting evacuated.
Yeah,
Trojan did fall.
Away. I mean, for a single Maverick and an Ahmed, they did quite a lot of damage to those Cyprians.
Yeah, well, here's another drop, and you got to watch out for this. The Watchdog is going to claim that Trojan. More Masons falling. A lot of these are very peppered quite low. Need to get out of there. And now the Eidolons are going to go ahead and pick off the rest.
This is a massacre. So many Masons have
Fuck
died.
that Watchdog. Oh.
How will Nablime ever recover?
Well, don't worry. Here come more Cyclops. The Trojans return from a different player. Fuck this guy in particular.
So, okay, he's got the one Eidolon there, and now he's fucking out of there.
Oh my god, just look at how fast they vomit
has
forth.
Gone through the Quaslisk mines. Now he's getting his drop response trained. And
he's going after the Covenant.
No, that's right for the quarry, and then the Covenant. This is personal now.
Yeah, that's some expensive add-ons there. The Eidolon firing squad working out wonders. Ahmed running off those units.
No, you cannot fight Ahmed. Let's get out of here quick before he fucking sets us on fire. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
Dude, 3-Crow dropped into his base just to disrupt his mining again, destroy the add-ons, and then leave.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Zopeys still has more workers than Smarty, so that's already embarrassing, honestly. This is a good moment, dude. You have to understand, like, typing is a real important aspect of FFA. Like, you need to be able to turn your opponents against each other if you're being ganged up on, right?
You gotta do the Shambler thing.
Yeah, you gotta type. One person dropping me is fine. 2, dude, I want to force. We got to get him into like an 8-player FFA, and 7 people just drop him. Oh no, dude, it's happening again!
He's got to get the Matador Argosy treatment that you gave me. Where you
came in
just to blow up the Argosy.
Jesus Christ, like, the Mason massacre, Mr. Cakes, SmrtyCakes is like, fuck this, dude. I'm not gonna have less workers than my opponent. I'm gonna kill. I don't want to build any of my own though. You can't kill him. No, he canceled the ministry.
If he didn't go Eidolons, he probably would have been dead.
Yes.
The Eidolons are like his lifeline to the game because it's much harder to get rid of them. Meanwhile, in 3-Crow's base, it's just like Fort Degeneracy.
Yeah, he's got triple anchor with 2 Cyclops in each one. He's got a ministry here that he's going to use to expand very slowly. And he's just building lots and lots of Trojans to fill them with lots and lots of Cyclops.
Zopeys rebuilds his quarry. You know, he could put an anchor or a lodestone in front of his main and just put some eidolons in that, and then like move the other anchor, the worker line of his gnat, and suddenly like 20 drops worth of Cyprians can't like instantly kill everything. And you actually have a chance of killing the Trojans on top of it without needing to buy a whole bunch of Watt Dogs that are still presently on fire.
Yeah, they're dogs on fire, but
there's a few ways you can kind of try to discourage this. He might still be kind of afraid of like 30, 40, 50, 69 Cyclops just clopping into his main there through that unguarded anchor.
Well, I think that's what's about to happen. He's just loaded up 5 Trojans full of Cyclops. My man, 20 Cyclops are inbound to some location. Look, we actually have a defensive anchor with Cyclops in the main for 3-Crow, as well as a Goliath standing by. He's got the mines. He's got the anti-drop all over the place, dude. He's actually got 2 mines there. Like he's equipped himself. He's like, my own technique shall not defeat me. Meanwhile, double star pad to make Trojans faster from SmrtyCakes and just pumping out Cyprian Huracan. So you're getting all different flavors of drop. And he's going for the same spot again. I just saw his camera.
Yeah, he's... Man, what kind of possessed moons align? Oh, no, 3-Crow is actually going to a different target this time.
Oh, he's going for the natural of Smarty. And Smarty's actually kept his Trojans here. This could look like Starcraft 1 TVT, where the drops, like you drop your own units on top of your enemy's drop as a drop defense, which looks very silly, of course. But
I was honestly thinking they were both going to drop Zopeys again, except they both like land right on top of each other.
Yeah, FFA
and
inside
they just
your base.
kill each other inside of his base.
Oh, okay. I don't actually know if 3-Crow is aware of where SmrtyCakes is. So he's only now going to scout the bottom half of the map. And indeed, he realizes that that's what's happening here. Now, it looks like to me, we are going to end up seeing the drop into the main, where there are still 5 Eidolons and a bunch of Huracans waiting to intercept. Whereas I guess these 2 are going to go to the natural. Maybe they'll end up getting cleaned up in time. I'm not 100% sure. The Watchdog's unfortunately picking different targets, so all of the unloads do come through. But on the other side, one of the Trojans gets completely annihilated before it can unload.
Meanwhile, in Smarty's base, he also suffers a Mason massacre.
Well, Zopeys once again ahead of SmrtyCakes and workers. We love to see it, but the natural is being evacuated as Huracans are charging forth to meet their brethren. A single Eidolon defending. No, now he's invisible. Oh, it's very unfortunate that the quarry died. Now here comes the treasury to try to block those Cyprian shots. Meanwhile, the Cyclops continue to massacre the entire base.
Yeah, Smarty never really thought that maybe 3-Crow was going to drop him. He just saw blood and Ahmed and Masons and Trojans and Cyprians. It was a crusade, a holy crusade.
He's bringing his last military.
His death, he still was dropping, like I said. He's only got one thing on his mind.
That's right. Here he goes, round
Single 4. Target lockstep. Zopeys doesn't even realize that the opponent dropping him is dying right now.
No,
it's
not at all. There's more. Yes.
The Masons. Oh, it's like a really fuzzy caterpillar.
Oh my god, the Cyprians weren't able to do it though. And the Eidolons, in there, the last of their kind, really, endangered species, they hover, cuddle into that anchor.
Couple them into the anchor.
Ahmed's in the fucking mineral line, guys. Oh my god, it's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Okay,
The last Mason is on the other side. Look at the natural for Zopeys. Smarty's last Mason. His only other units are the Trojans in the main for Zopeys. And he's got one stockade floating around.
He's got so much money.
What's he gonna do?
Find a place to plant his feet down somewhere.
Meanwhile, the horde of Cyclops.
Where's he gonna go now? Zopeys is trying to erase.
If he can get into the Trojan, those Trojans are getting
Trojans from his base.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Three Crow's like, where the fuck is his base? How's he not
No,
dead yet?
no, Mr. Cakes, no, what are you doing?
No.
Oh, there goes his hope. Best he can do is land that stockade and start pumping out Hurricanes. Three Crow doesn't even know. He wasn't looking at that area. Tier 2 finished for him. Hunting around with his 20 Cyclops. They didn't take a single point of damage in that whole fight. Taking the bottom right.
There really wasn't anything in his face.
Amazing. So, now Zopeys has to deal with the fact that his opponent is tier 2 with many more bases.
And nearly 4,000 minerals. Zopeys is probably thinking, why the fuck were you still dropping me when you're dying?
Yeah, you're literally dying.
Dedication was real.
Not even against the guy who's dropping him too. I love the dedication to that. That's really good.
Oh shit.
And now he's making Cyprians. He's still going to drop. He's still going to drop. Even though he's got no way of building more than just whatever units he can make out of the stockade. He can queue up 2 more Cyprians. And that's it. That's all of Espinio is.
Live by the Trojan, die by the Trojan.
Apparently.
So
Dude, he could actually help his buddy out here. His drop victim out if he dropped these bases over here that Three Crow has.
He may not even know they exist.
No, probably not. But still.
Meanwhile, Zopeys, for like the first time in the game, can fucking leave his base.
Yep. This will be his first move out. It's very late, but...
Honestly, Three Crows should just go straight to Pythians.
Yes.
And just load the Pythians with nothing but Cyclops.
Pretty good idea, I think.
And just, like... Each Pythian has, like, 20 or something Cyclops in it, and just, like, covers his entire base so you can't spawn any more units. And he gets CCMU. Or whatever other error that happens when they don't have a build space.
Yeah, it's cannot find exit or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, he's loading it up. He's going to have enough for
it's gonna take
2
him a
Trojans.
while to get all these units. I don't know if Zopeys is going to be alive for that long at this rate.
Well, he's chugging along over here. Soon he'll have enough to get that all important Atlas pretty soon. Three Crow, on the other hand, is
his Eidolons.
He's going for Wyverns. Wyverns work differently than they used to.
Oh my god, he's been found.
He's been discovered.
Secret base has been found. Sorry.
Oh, all right, it's an Ahmed versus Cyclops. This is looking pretty rough for Zopeys here. His Eidolon stack is not high enough for this. Gonna need to fall on back. And the drops in the main as the Atlas goes down.
It was just started. There's so many Cyclones.
A couple of those Trojans did. Oh, it didn't even get canceled. I think. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't get canceled.
This is tragic.
Well, this might be the end of the game. I'm just saying. He calls GG, but no, SmrtyCakes hasn't even dropped his last units yet.
SmrtyCakes' oath has been destroyed, but that means he has to drop somebody other than Zopeys? I don't know, man. I think seppuku is a better way to go.
Here we go.
Fuck these bases. I'm going straight to the main.
No, here he is. He Trojans. Yeah, get him, Ahmed! Get him! Fuck yeah, Dan chasing him down. No, the stockade! Oh no, you gotta lift it.
Not the stockade. Dude, it's vultures. You gotta lift.
He's unloading. Oh, he didn't get all the units out. Okay, there he goes. The lift is good.
Crow's dying. The stockade is lifted.
Just don't pay any attention to the massive amount of wyverns right next to the starports. They're frauds.
I didn't even see them.
They don't exist.
Realize this. Wait a second. These exist.
Okay, bye. Well, he doesn't have anything immediately in the area that can attack air. He's got the one Wraith in his third, and then he's got...
He has to drop the stockade with a Cyclops.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the only way. Bye.
You can leave. I love that. Well, while we're here, we can point out another Bitty B tile. In the third for Three Crow. Oh, he is making Valkyries. As long as he knows the location of it. So what did you think about that match, Mess?
That was deranged.
That's exactly
that was an
what you
all
hope
new
for.
kind of deranged.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen something like that before in Cosmonarchy. That's really good. Poor Zopeys.
I've seen people get teamed up in FFAs. I mean, it's happened to me all the time, but when it's like just pure drops back and forth, that's definitely different. Oh, the Crow lost sight of the stockade.
Yeah,
where did it go?
Where could it have been? I mean, he literally had vision of it. He just didn't pay attention to the minimap, so.
Oh my god, he's going to pull a fast one on him. He slips right past these, and he's going, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He could land somewhere and build some Mavericks. Just saying.
Hiding in plain sight. Where the fuck?
Does he forget it can move? Like, by the way, for those wondering, this is one of the reasons why I've been thinking that we need to have some kind of rule that you can't just lift this.
Just spawn creeps on the map.
What if 3Crow exits the game and then SmrtyCakes technically
Well, then
won?
SmrtyCakes is the winner.
Yeah. Oh no! No! You're in vision. Oh, you better watch the fuck out, dude. Oh my god.
Oh shit! He saw it. His camera's over there.
Found you. Here comes the Valks. Fuck him up, dude. Get them. Yeah. Deny the landing too, so that he can't hide from the damage. All the battle workers would kill him too.
Because the armor.
Right, 3Crow said GG, aggressive GG.
Yeah, manner GG.
No, he wants to wait.
Realize he's got a second stockade somewhere. Hi.
He's really trying to get the land off. He's like, dude, come on, let me land. I want to burn down in peace. Like Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad.
The winner of the Masons would kill it fast.
Yeah, he got the land. And then he died. Okay, well, that was one way to end that.
That was
Mess,
really good.
we just casted a free-for-all. These are the kinds of games we need to see more of, I think. It's safe to say. I would recommend using the actual FFA maps, but, you guys do you guys. You guys do.
Look at the units tab. So, Zopeys made 235 units, which is almost as much as 3Crow, but at least 200 of those were Masons. SmrtyCakes made 125 units, which 100 of those was probably Cyprians.
I love that. We need a more detailed breakdown eventually, where we can actually look at like the number of each unit made. That would be really good. Well, that would be very silly. That was very silly. I hope you guys appreciate this Terran-filled drop-tastic episode of Cosmonarchy FFAs featuring myself and Mesk. Glad you stayed up for this one, buddy. I'm pretty sure that it was worth it. Yeah, there you go. Well, GG's. Post more FFAs.